Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Vetri Otto, and on this channel I share videos on food, business. I also share videos on NAFDAC registration in Nigeria. Kindly subscribe, hit the notification button so that when I post new videos you'll be informed. In today's video I'll be sharing with you top 8 food business ideas. According to Forbes, the global side hustle industry is estimated at $14.39 billion by the year 2030. So there's no better time to start that business, that side hustle, than right now. So the prospects are actually bright for aspiring entrepreneurs. If you've been sitting on the fence thinking of when you start a business, the best time to start is right now. Starting and growing a business, whether it's full-time or side hustle, it's most times scary. One of the main reasons why we are sitting on the fence thinking whether we should start that business or not, thinking whether to start that food business or not, is because we are entertaining our fears. What if I start this business and it doesn't work? What if I don't have enough knowledge to start this business? What if I don't have enough money to start this business? What if this business doesn't grow? What if this business fails? These are a lot of questions some of us keep asking in our heads. What if I don't get clients to buy from me? All these fears make us to lose our inherent potentials of even starting this business and growing this business. If we can let go of all the fears in starting that food business, then there's so much to be achieved. And I'm here to tell you that you can actually start that business and make it in that business, okay? Instead of asking, what if it doesn't work out? What if this business does not succeed? Try asking, what if this business succeeds? So replace all the fears of starting that food business with the positive side, and it will actually give you enough strength to start out that business, and you'll definitely succeed in it. So now I'll be sharing with you my top 8 food business ideas, and I hope this inspires you to start up that food business that you have been sitting on the fence about. Number 1 food business idea would be starting a catering business or a restaurant business, okay? So basically there are different kinds of restaurants. It could be fast food restaurant, it could be fine dining, but this involves a lot of capital, and it involved a whole lot. I actually worked as a management staff in a food company that had restaurant, bakeries, creameries and all that. So it entails a lot, both capital, equipment, hiring staff. Then it involves a lot of auditing, financial management and financial planning, forecasting, inventory management, control. You have to run a lot of control. Okay, so starting up a restaurant business is actually quite tasking, but there's a whole lot of benefit in it. You can make a lot of profit if you manage it properly. You also have the section of customer service, you have the area of auditing, you have a whole lot of sections you have to actually carry out. Then of course you have to also set up or have your standard operating procedures on how to operate and all that. So basically starting a restaurant business is for people probably who have a lot of capital, okay? So you could actually start out, and if you have a passion for that aspect of the food industry, you can start out with a restaurant business. Another business idea I would love to share is starting a frozen food business. Of course, in Nigeria, our light supply is poor. So for this kind of business, you just have to make sure that you have light. But the truth is there's high demand for meat, poultry, there's high demand for seafood. Frozen food business, basically you sell frozen meat. It could be chicken, it could be turkey, seafood, a lot of things you could sell, snail, prawns. So there's high demand for these items, but the major I feel the major challenge for this kind of business is light. Okay, so if you have steady supply of light, or if you can provide steady supply of light, this could be a very good business to start. Remember that Christmas is coming, okay, and a lot of people, there's high demand for anything meat this period. People always need meat. Okay, you can meet up with restaurants. There's high prospects for this business actually. So this is another business. It's a business idea that you could try out, the frozen food business, because it also has high prospect. Another business idea is spice production and distribution. Okay, so if I know someone that is into spice production and she's doing well, if I have a good recipe of spices, let's say maybe how to make curry spices, mixed spices, pepper soup spice, all these suya spice, these spices are in high demand, so there's high prospect for spice production and distribution. So you could make a research on it and know the different offerings that you can have. For instance, like I just mentioned, suya, you can have the mixed spice, you can even have stew spice. Just come up with different things. Of course, you will probably also need NAFDAC registration when you decide to scale up, but you can start little and then grow from there. So this particular business idea has a lot of prospects, so you should consider, or you can consider, going into spice production and distribution. Another business idea is having a bakery or going into the baking industry. There's a lot of prospects here too. Okay, for me, I bake cakes and I know that the profit margin is high if you know what you're doing. Okay, if you offer quality products, there are always people that would come for that quality product and pay you what you want to get paid. Okay, there is money in the baking industry if you actually know what you're doing. If you cost your products right, first of all, you must have a quality product, okay, and then you have to also make sure you're costing right and pricing right. And then there are other aspects of business, of course, customer service and all that. But if you know what you're doing, you can make a whole lot in the baking industry. You can go into bread production, like almost every family in Nigeria like have bread maybe almost every day, because it's like a go-to food that you can just nibble at. Most families take or eat bread every single day. So that's one business that you can do that would also, since there's high demand for it, if you go into bread production, you can make a lot of money if you know what you're doing. As for bread production, you would require equipment and all that. So, but you can start out small. You can start by baking cakes. You can start by baking other pastries like meat pies, chicken pies and all that, okay, donuts and all that. Then and you can scale up your business from there. But the baking industry is one profitable industry with enough information. Make sure you're making enough research about that particular industry. A lot of things you need to know, both your competition, your target audience and all that. Make sure that you have enough information before going into any of these businesses that I am mentioning. Another business you can do is to sell food items, grains, there are lots of food items. You can choose the one that is you can handle. Rice, beans. I feel that so long as there are human beings on earth, these food businesses would always thrive, okay, because food is a basic need of man and we can't do without food. So if you go into supply of food items, it could be beans, it could be rice, yam, sweet potatoes. You can also tin tomatoes, a lot of food items that you can supply, and by the time you get clients paying you, you can do even home deliveries. There is a lot of prospect in selling food items. I know a lot of people that are selling food items and that they have made it. It can make you blow okay, because people would always buy food, right? You can always start small. Don't wait for when all the money is there. There are ways to start small in a business, and then you can now, as you make profit, you can scale up the business. Another food business idea is going into production of yogurt and other healthy drinks like zobo, tiger nut. People are becoming a lot more health conscious. A lot of people um, love to drink yogurt. So this is another business you can go into. You can even go into producing this yogurt yourself and selling it, maybe Greek yogurt production, and you can scale up the business. Or you can start out by buying from people that are already producing, sell, and then you can start up your own production and all that. But the truth is, if you go into yogurt production and other healthy drinks that I've mentioned, there's soy milk, lots of other healthy drinks that you can go into. There's almond milk, there's coconut milk. A lot of people are becoming more health conscious. Remember that yogurt can also be used in making parfait. Yogurt can also be used in making cakes and other products, right? So these drinks, they have come to stay, and people would always take yogurt. People would always take, those that enjoy to take zobo would always also love to take it. So think about it. Another business idea is going into snack production. Okay, there are some food items I want to categorize under snacks, like snack production different from the regular bakery I already mentioned. Snacks like plantain chips, potato chips, peanuts, coconut chips, even chin chin can come in this category also. These snacks, people, you're probably eating peanuts while watching this video. Okay, in fact, if you visit most homes, you would see things like cookies, you would see biscuits, you would see things like peanuts, you would see groundnuts. Any business that's related to all these snacks that I've called, you are going to make it. This is a profitable niche. This is a profitable niche that if you make enough research and do the right things, you would make it in this line of businesses. Okay, so another business idea is going into food delivery services. Okay, you are not able to afford a restaurant or owning a restaurant right now, you can consider doing food deliveries. You can cook at home and have people deliver this food for you. You can do offerings like soup bowls, stews, sauces. A lot of people are in need of food. You can also do lunch and all that. I remember growing up, my mom was catering for some banks. She was a banker, so she had these deals where she had about 3 or 4 banks where she was supplying them their lunch. Okay, so these are also business ideas that you could actually consider. If you cook very well, or if you have a passion for cooking, you can just stay at home, cook, and then have people go and serve. You can approach banks, approach companies, ask about their staff welfare and all that. Then you can supply them during lunch. You can even have people that go to supply them during lunch, maybe serve them and all that. Okay, so this is another business idea you can consider if you do not have enough money to start right now, so you don't have any excuse. You can start small from where you are. Okay, business idea is poultry farming and egg production. So like we all know, Christmas, in fact December, next month is December already. We all know that this period people will be buying a lot of chicken, but apart from now, there is high demand for anything meat. Okay, poultry, egg. In fact, the last time I bought egg, I bought a crate of egg for 3,000. Yeah, 3,000. So if you go into businesses like this, you would make it, because like people, egg is something that most families, you just have it. It's like a go-to food, okay, that you always have. You can boil, you can fry and all that. So there will always be high demand for egg. There will always be high demand for meat. Or if you have the ability to get all the resources that is required, Why not? You can go into it. This is another business that is profitable, okay? I need you to understand that there will always be delays, excuses, market changes, even recession, light challenges. There will always be something. Lack of resources. There will always be something that would want to prevent you from starting that business or may want to hinder the growth of that business. There are many examples of other businesses that have thrived, that have succeeded, even or in spite of these challenges that are there. Businesses that are succeeding even under pressure, recession, challenges. The truth is, if you wait for the perfect time to start, there will never be a perfect time to start. If you're considering going into entrepreneurship and you believe you have the skill, the heart, the passion, the knowledge, or you're even willing to acquire this knowledge or acquire the things you require to go into business or entrepreneurship, then you have to give it a jump right now. Jump into it right now. If you're delaying and wondering when to start out that business idea that has been in your head, the best time to start is right now. So now go and make that research and start out your business. I hope to see you at the top very soon, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. Also share with me other food business ideas in the comment section. Do you want to see videos like this? Also let me know in the comment section. Remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so that when I post new videos, you'll be informed. Thank you for watching.